Hello, and welcome to VCT Pacific Recap, where we recap on all the action so far. We are on week 2. I'm Victoria, and with me we have Professor Achilleos and best student Quack here with us. You guys ready to recap on some things?
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, we like recapping. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull up the standings, and let's talk about where everything is so far, officially. So again, we are on week 2, and DRX still remains at the top.
That they do, but very dangerously close to falling down a bit. And who knows what would have happened had they gotten taken to Pearl. You know, I mean, who knows if they would have been able to win on Pearl. Anything could have occurred if we did go to that map 3 just a couple, I mean, about like an hour ago at this point, as GE played phenomenally. Their record right now, down in 7th position, doesn't really tell the story of their power right now in the tournament. But, yep, DRX still up on top, but as you can see, top 3 spots currently occupied by our Korean representatives.
Yep, and at the bottom here, we've got RQ and Talon not looking so hot.
Yeah, not so hot at all. Talon, we expected them to do better, but I don't know. Things happened, and they just didn't do so well against T1. That's why they're at the bottom right now with a negative 25 round difference. It's going to be tough for them to climb out of that one, especially when you consider their next opponents, but of course RRQ as well. But I like what Seth said about how some of these numbers don't really indicate the team's full strength. This is just week 2, and I like to see how all these teams have been improving. DFM 8th place, but they actually had a pretty good showing this week.
Yep, there are 10 teams and only 6 of them can make it to playoffs, so it will matter as the weeks go by. Now let's talk about this week's MVPs. We saw some amazing plays by all of these individuals.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of them incredibly well-deserved. I think the only one that you could have had a really serious conversation regarding is Foxy9 and the series that we just got to witness. And that's just because Mako had such a strong performance, dropping 30 kills in his own right in that last map on Split. But 10, incredibly well-deserved performance there. He was crushing it. Had a weaker start versus DRX, granted everybody did. It was such a dominant series from DRX. But he really leveled up his performance versus RQ.
I mean, I think the same can kind of be said for Team Secret Dubstep as well, because the whole team kind of stepped up. They were just really more consistent. And then, of course, Genji, TS, Meteor, they were all really good. King might even be thrown in the hat as well. Got Dead too. Everyone was pretty much showing up. But at the end of it, again, everyone is kind of stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, and Saya player as well, he did fantastic. Now, we made a couple of fun little things over the past 2 weeks, so we're gonna roll those amazing pieces of art. We have an art gallery to present. So,
yeah.
Professor,
you guys
please.
ready to go through this, Professor
I'm not
Achilleos?
a professor of art.
So,
I actually make money anyway.
Achilleos made all of these.
Yeah, this is my hobby, clearly. So yeah, I mean, let's just rank our own photoshops, I suppose. I mean, the Meteor Strike, it's a good one. We had this one I don't get.
Did anyone understand the spoon?
No.
I think it just looked cool.
This one I remember watching, and I was like, we need to have a conversation that we never had. 10 out of 10. This one was good. Makes sense. Overall solid, and again, well-deserved MVP nomination there, an award for 10 because the guy was just crushing. I mean, triple kill after triple kill, starting in the 10th round as well on a hand. Tissue maker.
The tissue issues.
Yeah.
Enough said. Because that's right.
He doesn't make tissues.
That's what I'm saying. He's not like a crafter of tissues.
Tissue user
Like
might have been better.
He works for Kleenex. Like I didn't know.
Oh God.
But, and then of course you choking over the sad
Happens
performances of Gecko. But I mean, hey, you've got something to celebrate because Loud were playing Gecko earlier, and they actually made it look quite good.
But that's Loud. We're in Pacific. I don't know if Pacific's gonna do Gecko.
We're better. We're better. Right?
I hope.
Anyway, yeah, amazing. We're playing off the fan sign that we had in the audience that day, which was great. And you know, even though they couldn't get the win, Jing always performing. The well done Gen G. Yeah. Well.
He was cooking.
He was cooking.
He was, and then yeah, DFM did kind of overcook a little bit and weren't able to close out the series. But even though they did win, Meteor didn't have the same impact, is what I mean to say. And it was a little bit of a sadder performance, so I think the tier is somewhat justified. but they got it in the end. They just needed,
Yeah.
you needed God Dead to really help
And
them.
this is
El
the one that makes me
Clasico
cry
round.
the most.
Yes, talk us
You
through this,
have
Quack.
the amazing ace, and then at the end of it, I don't know, things happen. They kind of start to overheat. Definitely both sides, blood was shed, but Team Secret comes out on top. And El Clasico, I mean, it was almost like a 3-game win streak for Paper X, but Team Secret managed to break that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing they're here in South Korea. We've got really cheap and available health care. So all of those battle wounds, they can get taken care of in an instant. So everything's gonna be fine. And I
Good
mean,
to be in
his
Korea.
face.
yeah,
Hasta la
Foxy,
vista.
what a performance.
Gee.
That was, I mean, he was just crushing. Being able to
Yeah.
come out, I mean, second series that he's played in VCT and dropping 30 kills was nasty. Got it in the very last round as well with the triple because he was at 27
yes.
before that. So it was really
The next
nicely
one.
balanced out by him.
Hey.
And then Mako, again, I'm still on the fence. I'm still wondering if I should have voted for him. I wouldn't have swung the vote because there's so many people who did go for Foxy, but I don't know. I'm having second thoughts because
Tell
he
us
was
why.
so
Tell us
good.
why.
He was just so damn good on Split, and he bailed them out of so many situations that if he hadn't done that, we could have been on Pearl. And I think that because of those moments that he was having, he almost deserves it a little bit more, even in spite of his Haven performance, which was, by his standard, abysmal.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
true.
think like Photoshop art-wise, you can kind of do a little bit better with that graphic. Yeah, made in Korea, that's hilarious. Maybe one of the next few weeks when Mako doesn't do so well, he's like kind of holding an air gun, right? Like Photoshop in a Nerf gun because he's not hitting his shots. Maybe.
Ooh.
He is the best right now, but
He's criticizing your Photoshop.
He was hitting all of his shots on
today,
Split.
yeah, okay, on Split, today. I'm
Okay,
saying-
maybe if you Photoshop him holding a Nerf gun on Haven, then
Yeah,
it works in
yes.
that context. So you gotta include the map. Otherwise, no, not at all.
I think we should put the worst players here and just like pelt them with,
Nerf guns?
yeah, with
Just to shame them.
yeah, just
Ow.
shame them.
Just a
Shame
Nerf
them
gun
out of Pacific.
a Nerf gun shooting squad.
We're just, yeah, but we have so much fun here at Pacific. Actually, I do want to shame some people, and we're gonna call it the Epic Wipeout series, where people who had the fastest deaths, whether or not they were, you know, well deserved. Let's take a look.
I'm not even sure which ones we have here.
We got Mind Freak.
I mean,
Oh, Mind Freak.
Oh,
Yeah.
the round just started.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just that really quick blast pack in. I mean, it's just nasty stuff. I mean,
This
Jeremy,
was-
it even takes him a second to realize, like, oh yeah, there's a guy there. And then they just,
It's more well played on the side of Team Secret. The ones that I get more tilted by are the ones where Paper X pushes out for no good reason.
it was multiple times.
yeah, that was. There were too many to include there.
No!
I'm sorry. We do have another player who, LME Moore. It was the Zeta RRQ match.
What happened here?
Died pretty quick too.
Was this
This
one
was like
of
right
those-
at the top of the week. And I was casting it, so I don't necessarily remember what happened here, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Depp was kind of on one here. We were looking for,
yes.
we were looking for a really good impact from Depp, and unfortunately for Elmimore, there's like legit no counterplay to this. And yeah, I mean, I would have the same reaction. Just push away
just
from
like,
my keyboard, just be like, well, I get a good, 30 seconds to a minute and a half of break time.
I think what
do.
we need there are the player cams, actually, their reactions. That moment
More
they
of
just
it.
get pelted in
I mean,
the
there were
head.
so many like nice player cam reactions this whole week,
Yeah.
right?
Stacks praying for the spike
Oh, God,
to
that
go
was
off and everything
great.
earlier today. It was fantastic.
That was
I
great.
love Suggest like just chill, bro, or like he yelled something out.
We had a couple of interesting player cam moments, definitely.
Some
Including
interesting ones.
audience cam was really nice today too. We had a full audience down there in the stadium. That was pretty cool. A lot of signs supporting the two teams, DRX especially playing today, and a bit for GE fighting. And the last but not least, there's one more player. It was during the Team Secret Talon match. Jeremy had a little oopsie.
What happened
Oh,
here?
yeah.
Oh no, it's just
I mean, yeah, this is just
38 seconds.
That's so quick.
It's not even 30 seconds.
I mean, yeah,
30
it's less than a
milliseconds.
second in which he dies. And I mean, yeah, he's just got a smile on his face because what the hell do you do?
The Odin plays
well-
in general on that map. Again, as Paper Thin was on the desk that day, we're talking about Odin plays on Ascent are classic
good.
and seen there, but there was a lot of unexpected Odin action as well.
Yeah, I mean, I said, what do you do? What you actually do is just expect that they're going to have Odin. You're in the Odin default position.
Yeah.
So that is a very big misjudge there from the side of Jeremy, putting himself in that position. I mean, they didn't even recon for him, no haunt or anything, nothing to try to figure out if there was somebody there. It's just an open up spray, and you have to be cognizant that that is something that can occur. So that's definitely him just not really piecing everything together in his head. So bit of an oopsie, but something to definitely learn for in the future. Learn from in the future.
That's right. That's what you get. Now, do you guys like games?
Yes, we just watched two
You like
of them,
games?
2 maps.
You like playing games? Okay. I got another game for you guys because we're gamers.
What game are we going to play, I wonder?
Yeah, there's a board. We're going to play board games today. That is the kind of game we're going to play.
Great.
Now, we have a weekly recap tier list. How this works, each of you guys take a turn to put a team on the S tier, A tier, B, C, D tier. And you take turns on this. At the end of it, after all the teams are placed on the board, all 10 teams, each of you guys get 1 shift. So each of you guys can shift 1 team, higher, lower, and teams cannot be repeat shifted. So
Cannot be repeat shifted?
yes. So if Quack puts Talon up here and Seth puts it at A, you cannot put Talon back.
Let's be clear, that is not happening.
Well.
Oh, God, the shade. With that, I think we shall
Shade, if
begin.
it's being honest.
Okay, we're gonna get the student Quack,
Oh, God.
the nicer analyst
What do
here
you want?
to
I'll hand Victoria the piece
Okay.
and she can place it for you.
I do like board games. I do play a little bit of chess. Tasteless and I have a chess game going on right now. In chess, the pawn goes first. I'll start easy. DRX S tier.
Okay. You know what? I'll place that one for you because I agree.
Right.
Of course
we
he
go.
agrees.
All right.
Of course you do.
That's actually what I was going to do, of course. But I mean, why not? I'll just go with the team that DRX just played against here
Sure.
today.
Good idea.
So I'll go with Global, if I can get it off the board, and I'm gonna put them in between. I'm gonna give them an A+.
Wow.
This is because they had an A+ performance. Obviously, the loss to T1, a bit of a heartbreaker for them. Even though I did pred for T1, I thought that was a series that could kind of go either way. Global did impress us over at Lock-In with some of their performances. They continue to be really good on pistol rounds, something that we didn't quite talk about on the desk.
Oh my
They ended
gosh.
up winning 3 out of the 4 pistols. Over at Lock-In, they hadn't dropped a single one. I'm gonna give them an A+ because after today, I think everybody is like, okay, this team is really legit.
Yeah.
Also,
I agree with this.
Moniet, sorry, I keep saying Moniet. Moniet,
was so yay today.
technically broke the VCT land record for kills by 1. He did
Ooh.
overtake Tebatol, now Zafaro,
Yeah.
in his performance on Breeze versus Optic. Obviously, not an international event.
Yep.
And obviously doesn't beat Durka's 40-something kill record versus Gambit, but that was online. This was on land, so it counts.
I love all the technicalities Professor
It's very
Achilles
heavily
has for us today.
caveated, yes. It's on
Yeah.
you.
Well, you know, it is a good record. PRX has something who just joined, and he has a crazy record as well. I'm not gonna go PRX just yet though, because since we're
Oh, the fake.
going on something a little bit
mind games
easier,
here.
gosh, what do I do? I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to go with RRQ. They are still on kind of that 0 win, so RRQ goes to. I'm so sorry guys. C tier for now. They have some C, not D. They have some eggs, kind of like, I don't know if anyone can see the socks that Victoria has on right now. It's tamago egg sushi. Really nice, very cool. I like
We're
it.
on a close-up of this.
Yeah, we've got some
okay.
eggs still.
Okay.
Okay.
Got some eggies to break.
I'm gonna go with Secret. I'm just kind of going off of some of the more recent series, I guess, that we have, and I'm gonna.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna
What are we doing?
put him in S.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Deserved.
Next to DRX.
I don't-
Whoa! Okay.
I hope that doesn't come back to bite me a little bit, but I've been really impressed with them so far. And I'm
they could-
sorry that I didn't predict them in the first series.
All right, Quack.
You know, right,
Time is ticking.
I
Let's
got a little
go.
question. Do you think they can beat DRX?
No.
Actually?
Quack, pick a
All
team,
right, all right.
or you forfeit all your counts.
Next one. We're gonna go with. I really like Zeta. Let's put them A tier.
Okay. A tier. And
I see what he's doing.
He's thinking about it.
Achilles?
I see what he's doing.
What do you mean?
He's trying to bait my swap for later. He's He's trying to get me to swap Zeta so I don't swap Paper X from wherever
Come
he
on.
puts them.
You were talking about 10.
You have been playing chess.
I should
Smart
get a vote
move.
in
Smart
this.
move. I'll give you that. Okay. I will go with a team that actually deserves to be in the A tier, and I'm going to go with
Sure.
Gen G. So I'm going
Of
to put
course,
them here.
deserved.
Yeah? Really?
Back over to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Next move,
All right, Clark.
DFM onto B tier.
You know what? I can agree with this. I can agree with that.
I would say they actually climbed, you know?
Yes.
This was, this is
last
actually an
week.
improvement.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
We're gonna leave Paper X last, aren't we?
I'm not gonna give you the pleasure of me placing it. I mean, again, just given where they've been positioned, I'm gonna put T1 here in the A tier.
Fair enough. Mr.
Yeah.
Korea, just gonna put that there. Talon,
okay.
oh God.
Gotta
We
put it
like
somewhere.
them, but
Where's
just
it gonna go?
performance thus far, it has to be C tier. I'm so sorry, Cruz. C, don't go lower
C
than
for
that.
Cruz.
D would have to be like if you actually lost 13-0.
I think that with RQ and Talon, I would have done another split because I don't know if there's necessarily a team that looks completely and utterly hopeless.
Sure.
So D tier I think is a little too harsh, but I probably would have gone with a C minus.
All right.
So I get to do Paper X now as the final one.
Yep, but you guys
Please,
do get
go
two
ahead.
chances after this.
Go.
You want to play the game?
Yeah, let's play it. Let's play it.
Let's play the game.
Wow! Okay, he's doing it. Oh.
So now you get to swap something that you disagree with.
And then you're just gonna swap your own placement?
Maybe.
You don't know. Who knows what goes on in
Right.
the mind of Professor
So
Achilles.
what do you want to do? What do you want to happen here? Do you want to put Paper X where you adequately think they should be, and have to lower them, or do you want me to do it?
I mean, he
But-
makes a great point.
By the way,
This is
guys,
how you
while
play
you're
the game.
thinking, and hurry up in your thinking because people are waiting, you guys can hashtag VCT Pacific and tell us if their votes are stupid or they're on point. So what
Mine
is
are
it? What's
big
it going to
brain.
be? What's your
Go ahead,
first
just-
swap?
Okay, just like
All
Yeah,
right.
you can
do
do
it.
it.
put this even higher.
No.
No.
No,
Get
no.
out. Like,
Come
Oh,
on.
God.
Make up your mind.
Paper X B tier for now. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It has to
You
be
put
said.
it there?
Yeah, I think so. I really think like Jing, Forsaken, the whole gang of them have a lot of potential. We see those moments of greatness, but you need to fix something. You need to fix something. Ever since Copenhagen, they got a little bit, I don't know, overconfident, overeager. Something needs to be fixed, but I love their ideas. I love those Yoru picks. I just want to see so much more.
Wow. Quack's heart is broken, but he wants to fix the relationship. So, Paper X, listen,
Please don't break up
listen
with
to
me.
the man. All right, Achilles, what is your final swap?
I just want to say that he did that, Paper X. I thought you guys were S tier, but
He's
Quack
got me on tape. He's got me
from
on tape.
Singapore was the one who put you down in the B tier. For me, I'm correcting your previous mistake, and I'm taking Zeta, and I'm gonna put them in B, and then
Okay.
just slightly down,
Okay.
little bit below the others because A is too high. Unfortunately,
right.
like I want them to do well. I want to see them or DFM in Tokyo at Masters. I think that it would be incredible. The crowd would be insane. But right now, I'm not seeing it, and I'm hoping that their improvement continues.
This
'Cause
is still accurate.
They did look better in their second series, but obviously it was versus RRQ. That is
Yep.
going to be one of the weaker opponents that they can get in this tournament. We need to see continued growth. I need to see Laz having performances like he has in the past. Right now,
Yep.
he's been lacking. So I'm looking to see in their next matchup if it's going to be, just 10 kind of carrying the ever-loving hell out of everything, or if the entire team can finally get on the same page and start finding impact as a five-man core.
Okay, with that, again, if you guys agree or disagree or have any comments, hashtag VCT Pacific on Twitter. Put your comments there. If you want a recap on their names and yell at them, it's Hey, I'm Quack and Achilles. Is it Achilles
no.
says?
Achilles cast.
Achilles Cast. It was not Professor Achilles. With that, guys, we have a lot of exciting matches coming up next week, so tune in with us again on Saturday. With that, I'm Victoria, Achilles, Quack. Thanks for joining us for the weekly recap, and keep enjoying VCT Pacific.
See you next week.
See ya.